Alrighty. Episode 27 of the Time Flight Podcast with Jesus Sepulveda. Holy shit. What a week. Why are you laughing over there? What's so funny? Man, I told you they can't say shit when I'm doing the podcast. Got my girl here. She's in the back laughing at me. Say something. Say something. Hi. Anyways, what a week, guys. It's been a week. Dealing with her ass pretty much all fucking week. You know what I'm talking about, all right? It's just been one of those. You know, the thing about quarantine and being with somebody is just that, like, after a while, you start little things to start. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. The people that are in relationships, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Little things, like, bro, like the fact that, like, the way she chews popcorn now is like, bitch, I swear to God, chew right, because I know you can chew right. Okay, that's enough. Okay, truce, fucking truce. Episode 27 of the Time Flies Podcast. It has been a week because I want to start off with this. The weather, right off the bat. Is it hot or is it cold? Pick something, California. Pick it. It's like, no mames, wait, I'm in my t-shirts, rocking the t-shirts, showing off the slim good body. Oh my God, yeah. And then the other minute, it's like fucking freezing. So, ¿qué va a ser, pues? Calor o frío? A ver. Global warming does not exist. That's not true. Bullshit. They're just trying to take our liberty. They're trying to tie us down. They're not. It's not. I don't know, dude. But this fucking weather is definitely making me wonder if global warming is real. And I'm one of those, like, I think it might be. Bitch, it might be. I'm in the hoodie today because it's cold. It's been raining, but in the daytime, it's fucking warm, hot. So pick a California. Just pick a fucking temperature, and let's stick with it. Okay. Simple as that. Simple. Big week. Okay, you know, I say that just to sound like it's true, but it's the normal quarantine week of just sitting around trying to figure out what to do, and I'm not liking it. I want to go out there. I want to go back. I'm over it. 2021. I want to go back to, like, hanging out, and there's only so much golf I can do. But even that is pricey, bro. Golfing is very expensive. It's starting to get expensive, and I don't know if I can do that all the time. I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting hot and bothered. And, of course, all this noise happens when I'm doing the fucking podcast. There's a helicopter over there. They're chasing some fucking wino. They should have fucking chased the goddamn night stalker. Oh, remember the night? Oh, dude, bro. Have you guys been watching the Night Stalker? Yeah, okay, if you guys haven't watched The Night Stalker, stop this. Stop it. All right? Stop the podcast. Stop what you're doing. If you're taking a shit, just flush it down. Córtale, güey. Cut it. Clean up. Get the fuck out of there and start watching The Night Stalker on Netflix, all right? It's a great documentary, bro. Oh, these guys, man, they're chasing some fucking pervert. The serial killer, he was a pervert. He killed people. This guy didn't give a fuck, dude. He was doing white crimes, and he was Hispanic. That's what blew my fucking mind. All right? Matter of fact, for everybody who hasn't seen it, please stop the podcast right now and go watch it, because I'm not going to reveal no more information for you guys. Stop it, go watch it, and then come back to this podcast so you can hear about the rest of this information. So, for those that have watched it, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Este vato, güey, se pasó de vergas, güey. This motherfucker was touching little kids. Oh, disgusting. All right? He was raping grown-ass old women, and then he would kill people. He just killed them. Just disgusting-ass scenes. You can't believe it. This guy was so fucking into, like, the satanic. ¿Cómo se dice satanic? ¿Cómo se dice? What's it say, babe? Satanic? No, that's not true. Is that true? Satanic? Really? Titanic. Yeah, retarded. So these things, dude, that are I don't like cosas del diablo, me escama, güey. I don't like that shit, dog. All right. This guy was all into all that stuff. He's killing people. And the worst part of all is that he was Hispanic. He was one of us. That hurt me the most. Out of everything I saw on that thing, I was like, are you fucking kidding? He was Hispanic? Mexicano? This guy was like us, eating tacos de lengua, de cabeza. This guy was one of us, right? He wouldn't just eat fucking potato chips, the Lay's potato chips just like that. No, le echaba limón, chilito. He was one of us! One of us! And he became a fucking lunatic and crazy motherfucker. I want to blame drugs on this because I saw an interview with him and his brother was saying that he was taking LSD. Esas drogas, güey, con esas no me meto yo, cabrón. All right, give me a little bit of weed. I'll try that. I'll fucking trip out for a little bit. But other than that, no me meto con las drogas de LSD, ni las pinches mushrooms, los honguitos, chingas, nah, ni madres, güey, ni madres. Because that would be me, bro. I'll be fucking killing people for no fucking reason just because I'm on a fucking acid trip, okay? Bro, but this fucking guy in the 80s was fucking freaking people out. He was freaking people out. He will sneak into people's fucking rooms, go through the window. No, I don't know. Like, I was watching it by myself, bro. And he was attacking, like, women and children. But it made me feel like he was coming after me. I was like, oh, this guy's gonna fuck me tonight. Holy shit. I couldn't sleep, right? I fucking closed the window and make sure I ran downstairs to make sure the fucking door was locked. And I was up, dude. I was up till like 2 in the fucking morning. No puedo dormir, güey. I was just like, fuck. Like, I want to get some sleep. I'm nervous. I'm scared. And I know, obviously, I know what happened. This guy's obviously gone now. He's not even here. He's like fucking. But it felt relevant. It felt like he was going to come. It felt like he was going to show up in my house and do the same shit. I was fucking nervous. And 2 in the morning, couldn't sleep. Very tired, and you know when you're about to like go to sleep, you're watching TV, and I'm watching TV until I just get tired, bro. My body's already like getting heavy, my eyes are getting low. Yeah, I'm durmiendo bien a gusto. I'm in like a comfortable position, I'm warm. I'm about to go to sleep, and guess who fucks it up, bro? You know who fucks it up? You know who the fuck I'm pointing at. She fucking calls me, bro, and she hits me with the, hey, I can't sleep. What are you doing? I'm like, I was literally like about to go to sleep. Like, I'm just like, you were? Oh, well, I can't sleep. Talk to me. Tell me a story. Oh my God. I'm like, I was, I was fucking pissed. I was fucking mad. Why did you do that? That was fucked up.
Because I couldn't sleep.
You couldn't sleep?
I said that to you. I can't sleep.
But like, why would you say, hey, it's like 2:30? Maybe he's asleep. Why don't I send him a text? That's the fucking problem, right? Send a fucking text, and then if I reply, give me a call. But no, give me a call. But wouldn't you think like, hey, I'm gonna hit you with the text, and if he replies, then I'm just gonna send him a call. But if I send him a text and nah, why would you say, no, I'm gonna fucking call him? Who the fuck is he with? What the fuck?
I'll tell you why. Because you tell me, call me if you can't sleep. So I called you.
You see, that's the thing. Yo, that's the thing, ladies. That's some like, because we know that's what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Do you really think I went? Hold on, don't get upset because I'm being honest. I'm being honest, okay? This is my shit. I'm honest up in this bitch. Do we tell you that so you can just like it sounds good. That's what you want to hear. You want to hear like, oh my God, thanks. I appreciate that. But I didn't think you were gonna do it. I'm like, oh, you really just Also, you really just gonna call me? Where you just gonna? Oh, no, it's cool. I mean, I did say call me, but so you really just gonna wake me up like that while I was just fucking scared for like 3 hours? But you just gonna? Okay, cool. You just gonna wake me up now? I can't sleep. Now I'm scared all over again. Now I gotta go in the bathroom and jack off 4 fucking times so I get tired. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, you can call me whenever you want. Don't block my number. Ah, are those people still out here? You think? Do those people are they gonna come out? Do you think they're we're gonna have one of those crazy motherfuckers like out here just serial killing? I hope not. I hope that documentary like didn't encourage another fucking psycho to go commit these crazy crimes. And I'm worried for that because the people are very, I see the animal in people. It's very flimsy. When I look at somebody, I'm just like, oh, that fool's about to crack. That dude's about to crack. He's about to start killing. I can just read the animal in people. I can just sense it. I can feel it. Right? You know what I'm talking about. You walk in a fucking grocery store and you see that guy who just got those eyes that are just like, man, where's the toothpaste? Where's the toothpaste? You know he's not getting toothpaste for his fucking teeth because his teeth are fucked up. He's getting toothpaste because he's about to fucking create a fucking meth potion. Okay, that's why he's got toothpaste. And I don't know if that's how you make meth, but I'm guarantee you it has something to do with toothpaste and baking soda. I'm not a fucking chemist and I'm not a scientist, all right? I'm just a fucking guy with a podcast who just loves Nirvana. Ah, that sucks for my parents, man. They had to go through that. They had to go. Our parents got it tough. Like my parents, when I think about it, they went through some shit with like it was in the 80s, right? It was in the 80s when the serial killer. So our parents had to fucking deal with the serial killers, right? They had to deal with the fact that AIDS was out. In the 80s, AIDS was popping, right? In the 80s, the the coronavirus in the 80s was fucking AIDS. And they didn't know how they were getting it. They didn't know where it was coming from. But apparently, all these gay people started like popping up saying that they got sick, and they thought like, oh, that's what some of these fucking church folks are like, that's what you get. That's what you get for being with the other man. And it, they didn't know where it was coming from. And our parents were just like, yo, imagine if the coronavirus was like, yo, it's through sex and everybody's getting it. You need to stop fucking. Bro, imagine they just tell the whole nation, everybody stop fucking because that's how they're getting it. And it's like, it's spreading quickly. The coronavirus is spreading because y'all fucking way too much. That would make everybody just panic. That would suck, right? You can't go to the nightclubs. You can't really like party like that. You can't do those menage a trois, right? In the 80s, people were wilding the fuck out. They didn't care. They kept going. A lot of people were dying. It wasn't even like gay people. It was just straight people too. That was some vicious shit. That was in the 80s, right? That we were dealing with that. There was also a giant earthquake in the 80s. Am I correct on this? You don't fucking know? It was a big earthquake in the 80s, right? The North Ridge. 94? Okay. But 80s, what was going on in the 80s también? Race wars, the riots, the Rodney King. Is that 90s también? Rodney King's in the end. Hold on. Shut up. Don't laugh. In the motherfucker, the 80s was tough, okay? I don't know the facts, but the 80s must have been tough. They didn't have OnlyFans in the 80s. They didn't have, if you wanted to go watch a porno, you would have to go to the store and go through that awkward fucking phase of having to buy the tape, having to buy the magazine, hide it from your spouse, and whoop-de-woo, right? I don't know if I could have handled the 80s very well. I'm barely handling these fucking the millennia. Is this millennia? Are we in the millennia? Because we're not millennials. We're millennials, right? Are we in the millennia? Are we living in the millennia? Are we?
I don't even know what
What
that
is the?
means.
Because the millennial. It was like remember the what was the cover of the Backstreet Boys? The
Millennium?
millennium. We're in the millennium, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the millennium right now, right? We are the future. We are in the future, right? When we were in the 90s, like 98, 99, we were talking about the future, the 2000s, we are in the future, guys. Not much has been going on in the future. Even though, like, I did predict, one thing I did predict uh, about the future that's going on now, and I fucking predicted, yo supe, way, was the iPhone. The iPhone, hold on. The iPhone came out, but it was just the phone. Remember when it was the iTouch and it was just like the iPad? Well, I remember when it was the iPhone, it was just for the telephone and it was an iPad at the same time, or iPod at the same time. I predicted that there was gonna be an iPhone where we were gonna be able to like face chat, and I used the word face chat, and look at us now, we're FaceTiming. I predicted that shit. I have a lot of fucking ideas. I have a lot of predictions of what's gonna happen in the future and stuff, and some of it comes true. A lot of it comes true. Call me a genius. Call me what you want, bitch. Don't call me on your sidekick, man. I hate a shy bitch. Don't you hate a shy bitch? You ain't shy no more. I hate the bitch of my bitch. I'm a Little Wayne. Little Wayne. Um. So yeah, Night Stalker, man. Make sure you guys fucking check that show out, dude. That's a good show. And another good thing to watch on Netflix that I'm binging my chin is that 30-day, 60-day in, right? 60-day in. My God, it's addicting, bro. Okay, so this is what it's about. This show 60-day in, it's about regular people who got regular jobs, right? Sign up to a program with the prison. It's a reality show type of thing. Uh, it's a hidden camera reality show type of situation, Survivor, Big Brother type of thing, right? So what they do, they get normal people with normal jobs inside of this program where they're getting information for the police officers so they can better, you know, fix certain issues that the prisons are lacking, like when the DOs or whatever they call them, DOs, or the COs or whatever, the security cops are, pretty much taking care of the inmates. They're trying to. So these guys go undercover, right, to go get information to see, like, hey, these guys aren't treating us right. This is how they're doing it. Also, like, some of them are giving missions, like, okay, let us know what those security guards how they treat you guys. And then some people go in there saying, like, oh, show us like what kind of drugs they're taking in the facilities. I want you to go in there and just kind of like figure out how gangs work in prison, and in jail. So everybody goes in there for their own little mission, but they supposedly they go in there not knowing who each other are for their safety. And also, like, the cops inside the jail, they don't know that they're normal people. They don't know that. So everything is fucking hidden. So they go in there, they think it, and then the camera. And I started thinking, like, wait a minute, but what about all these cameras? Because there's scenes where they're talking, and the fucking cameras, you can tell like they're moving around the inmates when they're arguing. So I'm like, how do they not know that this is a fucking reality show? But apparently, the way that they do it is that they tell them, like, oh, this is for like a documentary type of thing. So they record a bunch of people, not just one person in particular. So that's why they're blending in with the crowd. So I'm like, oh, that's smart because that makes them think like, oh, like we're just recording the whole prison, not just that one inmate. But technically, they're there for that one inmate. And it's a good show, bro. It's a good show. It talks about the prison and walks you through how they do it, and how when you walk in, when you go into prison, you have to like choose a side. It's like it's not really like a bunch of gangs. It's really literally like a race gang. Like, your race is your gang. Like, if you're Latino, you go with the Chicanos or the Paisas. And if you're white, you go with the whites, right? and they call them the Woods. I don't know why they call them the Woods again. Whites only something. And they go with the black people. They call them the Kim folks. Bro, it's fucking good, dude. Neta, güey, they good. Se meten en desmadre, güey. There's a fucking guy who he's straightforward. Very those white guys are like like a male Karen. You know what I mean? Just like, oh god, I can't believe these people live like this. This is an outrage. They're like treated like animals. It's filthy in the environment. So I like the fact, like I've always thought, like, how would I handle prison if I went to prison, right? How would I handle jail? And in my head, I'm always the movie that plays in my head is always like some real gangster shit. Like, man, I'll be fucking running shit down. Nah, man, I'll be fucking. Nobody will talk to me crazy. I'll be doing push-ups, letting motherfuckers know, like, hey, homie, that's my sopita, homie. That's my soup. Yeah, back the fuck up if you want to get these hands. Like, that's how I feel inside. And the reality is, that's probably not how it would go down, right? If a fucking dude that weighs 280 pounds comes up to me and says, like, I like your soup, homie. How about I take your soup, ese? I'm gonna be like, Juan Pablo, take my fucking soup, okay? You can have the soup. I don't even like soup, to be honest with you. Matter of fact, when my parents send me more money and I buy another fucking soup, I'm gonna get an extra one just for you. I'm gonna give them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you mine and the one I just bought for you. All right? I would be somebody's bitch, not because of fear. No. 100% because of fear. God damn it, I would be fucking scared as shit. Oh, that shit would be scary, bro. I play it. I play it tough. I play hard. But to keep it 100, I would be fucking just nervous. I can't kill. I can't kill. Look at me. I can't fucking kill. Do you think I can kill? Huh? No. No, I can't kill. Of course I can't. Fuck. Oh my god. I wouldn't be able to handle prison, bro. I wouldn't. I don't think I would be a snitch, but if the fucking cops walk in and they're just like, yo, they stop a fight. I'm like, hey, who started? Who was it? Was it B Dog right there? Did he do it? I'm like, hey man, I don't know who it was. I really don't know who it was, but uh, I didn't see anything. But I'm pretty sure if I did, it would be like, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say names, but I would fucking find a way to snitch in a like such a like chill way where like I won't get in trouble. But I think I would just to like just to survive, right? And we all say the same thing, right? When we think about jail, I guarantee you, everybody fucking thinks like, hey, you know what? I just want to do my time. That's all I want to do. I want to do my time, and that's it. I don't want to cause no trouble. I don't want to cause no mayhem. And I feel we all think that, and we all think that those motherfuckers in there want to cause trouble. They want to push your buttons and they want to keep you in there and they want to fight and then they want you to drop the soap because they're gonna rape you, they're gonna kill you, they're gonna do all that shit. And to be honest with you, I don't know if that's how they do it. I'm hoping that's not how they do it. But everybody, all these movies and all these shows got us all scared about that they be fucking with us in jail, man. Shit. They say it's a fucking scary place. I don't know, man. Like, I think that some of it is true. I have a friend who went to jail. He just got out. You know who I'm talking about, Ernie. Goddamn, I shouldn't have said your name, but I said it anyways. I don't give a fuck. All right, one of my best friends went to jail. Came back normal as shit. And there's so many things I want to ask him, but I don't know if it's impolite. I don't know if it's like I can't say it. Sometimes I want to tell him, like, hey, fool, hey, between us. Compa, between, like, la neta, güey. Between me and you, somos camaradas, güey. We grew up together, fool. What's up, dog? Hey, let me know. Did you drop the soap? Like, is that real, fool? Like the soap thing, like when you dropped it, did you, like, neta, güey? Did oh, qué pedo. Or did you, un vato que dropped the soap and tú dices, ¿sabes qué? I haven't had nalgas in 2 years. Fuck it, eh. Sas, cabrón. Or no sé cómo va el rollo, pues, pero like not fucking for a couple of years, bro. these motherfuckers start looking nice, right? I'm just saying, like, some of these guys must be looking nice. But he just has a mentality of being in prison, I would think, right? I would, I don't know. I don't know. If worse comes to worse, would I fuck a dude in prison? No, pues está cabrón. Neta, I'm not, hold on. I know you're smiling at me. You're making fucking faces, but fuck you because you don't understand. I'm not talking about like a year or 2 years. I'm talking about like if a motherfucker's doing life. Shit. God damn it. If I'm doing life, putting all my emotions to the side, all right? And if it's not being funny, nothing like that, la neta, way. I'm doing life. Right? No pussy. And the guy walks in, and he's fit. He's young. I'm not gonna lie, he's got some cakes, right? You fucking see a guy with cakes walking by with thighs. Oh my god, well, someone's birthday? What's all this cake? Goddamn. Holy shit. That works out. Like a fucking Nicki Minaj music video. Jesus Christ. Look at all this guy. What the fuck is this? Because men are built different now, you know? Would I smash? Doing life? I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I can't. I'm being dead at. Don't fucking. Don't laugh at me. I'm being fucking serious, babe. Like I wouldn't fucking do it. I can't. You know why? It's you know what it is. You know what it is. You know. I'll be honest. You know what it is for me. The hair. I can't do hair. That's to me. I if I see hair, that's it. If I'm gonna lift cheeks, push them to the side, and just like fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna get it in. I'm fucking hard. It's been years that I fucked, and I see, no, I wouldn't want to fucking do that. No, that's it. And the fact that he has digging balls, and I don't like that shit. That's another thing too. I don't know why that should have been number one. That should have been number one, but I went with hair. Number one. Number one is hair, and the second one is digging balls. But Ernie, let me know, dude. If you did something, just let me know. You're my compa, fool. Let me know. That's crazy how guys be doing that shit in jail, though. They be actually be smashing other dudes, like, fuck. And they're straight fucking guys. They're normal fucking dudes, straight as fuck. And they still smash dudes because they have to get it in somehow. Chingao. Ta cabrón el macaron. The closest I ever went to, like, being in jail. No, hold on. Let me rephrase that because you're over here thinking I was going to say the closest I've been to fucking a dude. That is not what I was trying to say. Skip that fucking topic. Too much jotadas. Skip that shit. The closest I ever been to fucking going to jail was in middle school. In middle school, we had a fucking thing where we went on a field trip, right? And the thing is, like, I was in an area, like, I was in a program. They had a program in school because I was being a bad fucking kid through in 6th grade that they would like move you to like the portables, right? Next to the special ed kids. The special ed kids had portables too on the other side. But I went to the fucking bad kids portables, right? It was all the fucking, dude, all the cholitos, all the fucking, the misfits, everybody, fool. They had everybody right there, right? It was like a group of like 10 kids. All of us were bad. So they took us on a field trip one time, and we all signed. My parents signed the paper, or whatever. It was like a field trip. We didn't know where we were going. And then we got on a bus, and then I realized that like it was all the homies that were in that class, all the fucking gangsters, all the fucking thugsters, the little kids that like parents were drug dealers, parents were like gangbangers, like cholos. Way it was fucking all the bad kids, right? So we're heading over there to our field trip, and then we show up, right, and they take us to a fucking juvie, like juven the juvie center, and I'm just like, why are we here? Like that was weird. So we got out of the fucking bus, and this is when I was in middle school, and I was a bad fucking kid. Like I was fighting every day. I was talking all, in middle school you think you're invincible. You know what I mean? You think you're not gonna get killed. You don't think you're gonna get harmed. You don't think that like It fights, you get in a fight the next day, you brush that shit off. Now I fight today, I'm fucking bruised for a whole fucking week, right? Fights with nothing, dude. Didn't phase you. You didn't feel pain. So I was a bad fucking kid, right? I get into this fucking juvie center. They walk us through the cells, right? They make us sit through like a court hearing of we're watching another kid our age. We literally sit in the back. They were having like a trial, right? And we're watching this shit. This fool's all shackled up. He sits down. He's like my age, and he seems like a normal fucking dude. And then the judge says, "All right, so this guy did Grand Theft Auto. He fucking you know stole the car, and he got jumped out, and he jumped out of he crashed the car, jumped out. He fucking started running, jumped in somebody's like yard, went inside the house, and it was just all these fucking charges and all these things that he did, and we were like, what the fuck? He was a fucking kid. Like I was like, dude, that kid doesn't even look harmless. He doesn't look like he commits that crime. That kid did that crime. I was like, holy shit. We watched him get sentenced. They threw like a couple years on him and then fucking threw him back into the prison. Like when he was gonna turn 18, he was gonna go to actual like jail, prison and shit. We're like, fuck. And some other girl walked in and she got sentenced a couple years because she stabbed like somebody. And we're like, again, a little fucking girl. We're like, god damn. So now it starts opening up our eyes of like what could happen because of our anger and our our behavior. And I'm like, damn, this is fucked up. And then they will take us to the back, right? They took us to like the little cells. And then the guys were like, oh, this is, I guess the inmates were already like in recess or something like that, or like they were out. So they put us in a little cell. They took us individually to like the cells, and they threw us in there for like 5 minutes just so we could know how it feels. I remember we sat there and they locked the thing, and I was thinking like, dude, I don't think I can do this because I have a crazy fucking mind. My mind stays wandering, stays running. So I was already thinking of some weird fucking shit. So I was like, damn, dog, this shit is not for me. Like, you know how when they give you those, when they tell you, uh, when you have like a, what do you call those, like a guest speaker at a school, and they always say like, if we can only change that one kid, if only we change one, we save one life, then my work here was meaningful. Well, that program, I think, literally changed my life because I was like, man, fuck that. I don't want to do this shit. Like, hell no, I don't want to be in this fucking jail. I sat through that shit for 5 minutes. I realized it's not for me. I started looking around. I said, man, I don't want to be here. Fuck that. I wouldn't want to do this shit. Hell no. Um, yeah, I'd rather just. I'm a fat guy. I'm a fatty. I like food. They won't have the food that I like. No, well, yo, see, if they lock me up, yo, I said if you in my mom way, I'm gonna be like, what was in here? Cause I have gastritis and it keeps coming out, and then my stomach hurts, and I need to see a doctor at least like once a month because I always feel like something's wrong because my anxiety will start kicking in and my paranoia starts kicking in, and I feel like I have a disease and I feel like I'm dying and I feel like something bad's happening to my brain and I think I'm gonna die, and then the panic starts kicking in and I need to freak out and I need to go see a therapist, a doctor, what the fuck. So that's why I think that prison's not for me. I just will start going on and on. I can't be by myself. Fuck that. I would freak the fuck out if I went in like the if they put me in one of those the hole. "Yeah, I'm throwing you in the hole for fighting," and I'm fucking in a black room. No, I would go fucking crazy, bro. It's not for me. Prison is not for me, right? You know what's for me? The outside world. To be out here eating fucking chili cheese fries and eating burgers and pizza. All the fun stuff. The reason why I don't fucking commit crimes and go to jail is because I love pizza and burgers. That's the main fucking reason why I don't break fucking the rule. I could fucking, I'm like, yo, I should jump. I should fucking, man, I shoot that motherfucker right now. But I said, you know what, homie? You're fucking lucky, perro. You're lucky I like pizza, homie. What the fuck does that got to do with anything? Because I would fucking kill you right now, homie. But I love pizza, ese. I love hamburgers and pizza and hot dogs, compa. That's why, or else I would have fucking killed you, homie. You're lucky I love that shit, dog. You're lucky fucking Pizza Hut has a fucking stuffed crust right now that's making me want to stay here in the fucking free world, dog, instead of going to prison. That is the main reason why I wouldn't fucking commit a crime. Because they don't have the type of food that I like in prison. Fuck no. I seen some of those videos that they post and they're just like, yeah, this is we're gonna make we're gonna make a soup here, And you know those fucking inmates that make a soup for everybody with all the junk food and all that shit. I'm like, no, that does not look good. It does not. I'm sorry. I know you're very creative. I like what you're doing. I know what you're trying to do. I know you're trying to make things better in there, but that looks fucking gross. And diarrhea, and I have a sensitive stomach, and I'm lactose intolerant, okay? That's why I wouldn't go to prison. And a fucking story, okay? Fuck it. Oh, man. What a fucking week, huh? And, like always, that's all the time I got for this week. Short. It was short but sweet, right? It was short but sweet. I think that we got a lot of things, out and across, and I want to end this fucking episode with the fact that we are in the millennium, and the Backstreet Boys are back, all right, and we're in the millennium, and this is the future, bro. If you guys are watching this right now, you made it to the future. You're welcome. Congratulations. Estamos en el futuro, way. And a lot of people, didn't make it, but you made it. You're in the fucking future. Enjoy what you have right now. Enjoy the fact that you can go through your phone right now, go on TikTok, and see number and number of fucking culos and shake and ass shaking for free. These girls, these regular girls, the girls next door, are literally shaking their fucking ass on fucking on TikTok. I'm telling them the truth. These are facts. These are facts. These kids are on fucking TikTok showing fucking ass. I'm not. Hey, you know what I mean? You think I'm liking? I'm reporting. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, disgusting. Report. The fucking big booty. Gross. Save. We're in the fucking future. Es el futuro, mijo. Es el futuro, papá. Es el futuro, güey. El futuro es mandándose mensajes de fotos, de la memes, de memes. Send each other memes now. That's the fucking future, bro. That's what fucking the human race works so hard to create. IG, Instagram, Facebook. We are in the fucking future, bro. Let's take advantage of that. Let's enjoy what we have, all right? And right now, if you're nervous about buying that fucking OnlyFans because you think your wife's going to go through your fucking pay stubs and figure it out, you can go to the store, buy those little credit cards. They're right there, fucking those prepaid cards. Put some money in there and then pay it off of that. She won't even know what the fuck happened, all right, guys? Be smart. Be intelligent. It's the future. Wisen up. That is the episode for this week. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, man. We got other videos right here. And I love you guys. Till next time. Peace out. Hasta la otra, way. Peace! And stay out of prison. Stay out of trouble. Bye.